Okay, I think I got it to work this time. Yeah, the recording kind of busted on like this. So I didn't really progress that hard to be honest with you. I just had stuff over here. So yeah, we get things started. And sorry if I don't really speak a whole lot. I'm kind of tired. Yeah, I had to stop up. But I think I had shit to do really early. Anyway, that's that. Besides all of that, there's this thing started over here. Oop, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're golden. It'd be grand. It'd be pretty grand. Yeah, 3 each. Yeah, I can tell we're starting up getting the empire here. I think I'm gonna have to do this over here, but as you can tell, exactly which one was more close. It seemed like you know, Savinkov playthrough. So that was a long while ago. It was like I don't know if it's been a year. It's been a while since I've done that playthrough, but anyway. Gonna be able to get things moving over here. That's used to my ottoman. Hit the four Russian wounded Belarus with the ottoman who led us. Unlike Ukraine and Lithuania, which are democracies, or Poland, which is held together by the court of martial. Belarus is a true dictatorship, when the ruling clique holds power only by the iron will of one man, the ottoman himself. Indeed. But the will increase of your boy. Not your boy over here, but your boy over there. So yeah. I think I had some. Did the mic troubles. By the time this comes out, hopefully the mic troubles are over here. Just had a bit of issues with that. Before this recording actually. Primarily why things are gonna be kinda different over here. See the military budgets, we got that going on over here. A rather routine task, military budget reviews done every year to decide what should be done to keep the military of Belarus alive. That's what should be done. So we got much. Do not whole much, but we'll have something at the very least. Yeah, as I said before, I had some issues with the mic recently. Like sometimes it's too loud, sometimes it's too quiet. And I think I got it sorted out this one. So from here on out, the microphone should be good. Things should be rolling. The power will be flowing, and hopefully it doesn't sound completely quiet. I don't think it will be. I'm pretty sure I managed to get that fixed. We don't have anything over here, but yeah, might as well. Might as well just get more fuel. Give me fuel. Not to increase our capacity at all. So let's start with partial mode before we hit volunteer. So, description actually. We have volunteer. But everyone's still a volunteer. I don't know why you would go like disband nation. Doesn't make sense. Well, to me it doesn't. I don't know if to you it does, but it doesn't really sound like that to me. Okay. Hopefully the microphone won't be much of an issue over here from this point on. So yeah, this is gonna be quite a long ways over here, considering that I'm at the red volunteer playthrough. That's gonna take like many parts over here. So yeah, you think about before we get here. But if I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if like the brand members already come out, that playthrough will be coming outside. So I might be able to do like 2 parts a day, depending on the whole recording situation. The whole thing. Oh, there we go. One thing. Let's see, what do we need? And some audio. You get that set up now. It's food civilian budget. And to be at the end, various civilian cruising influence cow them, and no less than military industrialists, because they cannot spend all of the money on, but they civilian will also be reviewed. Indeed, they spend all of it on the mills. Can't spend a seasonable chunk of it, like you, America. Oh man. I'll build it. Let's see the whole Rasputin thing over here. Yeah, I'm so glad I changed this from 30 to 14 over here, because this requires Novorossiya to be at war with Russia, and sometimes the war would end. But then it happened, so you were kind of stuck. Might do a playthrough on one of those two over here. I kind of want to do a playthrough on Boki, but yeah. Decide first on what I want to do. Yep. By the National Collective. Look at that Carter de Marshall. From the civilian budget. I've also the glow fashion power struggle. Put that up over here, because we're going to get 100 PP. Fortunately, the budget count is complete. Unfortunately, it become apparent that neither our public nor our military are monolithic. With so many factors, it's seen all of them being against the element in power struggle. Indeed. Democracy. Bales over here, Vituchka. Over there. Because we already did 7 over here, kind of a while ago. I think I remember them saying that they're going to move 7Kov to the southeastern unit over here, so that way there's going to be 2 unifiers coming out of here, and then there's going to go over here. Yeah, so instead of the whole Great Cynthia, we're going to have terrorists do USSR, I think. I don't know if it's exactly that, but I also don't know what it means for this part over here, because they can also unify. Maybe we become like another path of the Russian Empire or something. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Oh yeah, Bronislaw Kaminsky. I think, yeah, he was a fucking Vitushka, of course, because yeah, both those guys, Vitushka and Bronislaw, were German collaborators, you know, online during World War II. Solid victory. Oh, did I check the? No, I didn't. Been allowed for that one. We do 17 in Albania. Yeah, this, so that means they're gonna get out to Yugoslav. And there was that war. Maybe after the Empire, who knows? If the sovereign is easily provoked into fall of join the arms and with their culture military training, his adventures of warfare invasion, you know, responsible as if we do. I always make sure you have a plan of action, folks. Anyway, Belarus political citizen in 1936. Belarusian Democratic Republic became in 1921 and recognized in 1923 as a sovereign political entity. Since its very beginning, Belarus was under constant Russian threat, which prompted its representative organ the Rada to grant emergency powers to the military dictator, Stanislav Boleshevik. Since then, ruled the country with iron fist. However, not everyone is content with his despotic rule, and some people don't even hide that. Well, it says here are BSH and BNP, two parties who may themselves in a true democracy. The third party, right, mentioned publicly disclosed, which is sadly infiltrated. They also bad trade. Belarus and Secret Service. PSR, led by Muslim Socialist Boris Savinkov. The rebel organization are absolute, however. The faction Belarusian Secret Service, the Black Cat, is dominated by reactionary NNP. We easily returning Belarus to a pre-Commonwealth age. Father one tourist amendment near the sinister form, quick plotting their schemes within the shadows of war mentioned. No return schoolteacher with a total Bolshevik past. Follow them, we try to achieve power, no matter the cost. I think it's a reference to Bogdanopolis and Zelsarosi over here now, so I am. Yeah, yeah. Wonder if they're gonna get like a little facelift over here because yeah, we still have the events for Bogdanov being in Belarus, but he is in Belarus over here. His path doesn't exist because he's in Zaporozhye and he can unify Russia. Right. Huh. Politics. Anyway. Just watch for the Polish. Poland may be allowed not to mention leading to Mali, but the influence become more and more an obstacle in the Belarusian period. We should be worried about Polish troops stationed near our border of diplomatic scheming in Minsk. And the regular Polish officers out there, of course, higher Belarusian society, and most concerned, our military. Simply cannot continue. As it is, Had it. I blaze the eye open to the feeding sun. Windy. Had to do it over here. Shaking belts and rest over there. First we're getting some production going on over here. We have little, but more than enough. Ah, jeez. You're not normal. What the hell? Ah, my throat. Nobody's sick or anything. It just didn't realize I was coming up. God damn. Korea force from more than once to see him. It's like that special leash. Cause there are no specials we're supposed to be watching out for. Do some electronic stuff, but I would like to do some industry stuff. That's even nice. Flies out to Russia, that means see who comes out of that. Ooh, over here, my cat's giving me a man. Korea over here. So we're watching the Polish, and now let's just question the constitution. Belarus Republic, this is clear, but due to the chamber of parliament, our constitutional power never finish. Power of the Ottoman being legally de facto unrestricted, so you write a proper constitution let the Ottoman govern as he wishes. Let's see here. Probably let him govern as he wishes. Because I think if we're trying to get us straight to the democratic path, which we aren't going for this playthrough. Let's go to the next Prime Minister. These revolutions are just beginning. Okay, Silver here. Get that going. Get industry up and running. Or much of it as we can up and running. What is possible up and running? The mileage has been upped. Yeah. Until I am quite in fact tired. Yeah, this guy's over there. Ooh. And I guess over here, I've seen you a lot actually, Deanna. Anyways, to the Belarusian Republic. Ruthenia Belarus is the despot. Doesn't need to forget the Republican origins of his power. As a Republican president in Ottoman, he has summoned the representatives of the army, air force, the research cabinet, and even a few official proposition of politicians. So it's got to contact the Belarus. The document neither ready for signing nor even completed a printed document. But there's a few drafts out of which were approved at the time. After hours of debate, looking into my judgment, said, actually, you know what? Let's solve this issue later. Yeah. To purge or not to purge? While observing petty conflicts for a multitude of factions, element close to violence, including the secret 13 years of Ruthenia tried, recommended to purge the enemies of Belarus and once was moved. But would the element even do it? Granted, how those would be purged include not just power-hungry officers or innocent newcomers, but intellectuals and scientists as well. Or will he cleanse the apparatus without showing any remorse in his power? We shall see, won't we? That's like the secret. Nothing. With Dasa. Anyway. Okay. That's all over there. The up there was one lonelier. The little push failed. So now we got a little goddamn thing going on over there. Whole lots of things going on over where I don't know. What I do know is the fact that shit can be happening over here soon. I have Putin over here with that social nationalism. Pink Ukraine. Yeah, we got all sorts of Ukraines. All sorts of stuff. Okay, so yeah. I'd like to do some Ukraine playthrough at some point. We had some cool war to bear themselves apart. Pretty self-apart from the looks of it. A lot of things are being ripped. Got as much manpower as we can get. I mean, the decision I'm going to. Let's see over here. Not my decision. So our reports. We have the report you commission finished. This was our stupid I cannot speak today. Walked into the high development compound. Stanislav below upon the shelf. Its little papers provided by HNS. Estimated productivity loss of all purchase, no more than 1% your excellency, replied the officer. They know what to do, whether to choose security or mercy, or will be able to push them, or surrender them, by scaring them a bit. I think we need to. Yep, oh, another. Well, something to say the island may get away with what usually facilities allows crows to be the system and overall behave like a bandit. So voicing the Belarus society pray, and $1 million dictatorship comes in. But what kind of system will come to power instead? Sit down. Turn on Denmark. Shit. Open. Okay. The main guy is socialist Denmark. I wonder what's planned for Denmark. Spark the president, heat up the power cake, yep. So the Patriots is in control, yep. Okay, they take no Slavia nor the barbars. There it was. Next up is the power in Denmark. A couple years ago. Yeah, I guess nothing going on over here. Report by intelligence that the death of about 1 years and Alabama was rooting. He was thinking about what to do after so many years of desperate governments and so many years of men to the country was studying to do. Suddenly, the door was open and the compound butler walked in. See, there were 2 letters for His Excellency. One was how he proposed to deal with me in Rye Balloon concerning the unloved constitution being one from Tusky, a rather such report Belarusian officer who gave right popular science fiction books. Probably the book for the letter the other man said. Can't remember. Which one was it? Wait, I think it was this one. Katusky's surviving? Okay, send for a driver, we're going to Alvin's restaurant. Yeah, a brilliant invitation. Indeed. I'm gonna stay over here, just in case. I'll leave that one. Because we got this salesman over here. Yeah, Ben. Limousine imported via Poland from the United Kingdom stood the parking lot near a bit more modest cars belonging to 2 rather resorts for over 7-year trade, I believe. All the couple of the people currently a pompous restaurant located not far from the city limits. All 3 persons were invited to somewhat eccentric were Reverend Eugenius Stins, who currently was sitting together with guests waiting for tartar and beer to be served after good service and the bounty and roasted duck. Bill Churvitz, teens of 2 could take off the table and discussing various things not concerning the United States after all. Life was good enough even without all that. The very address of peaceful cafe didn't in any way force the 4 words of Belarus or about anything. Sam Bob probably knew the whole not east before he could do anything. Tins shoots the island and stabs Avankov. Now Eugenius Tins is over here. Yes, that's plan. They were 2 get killed by random bone and resting on twice. Dead teens walked out of the restaurant and walked to the chauffeur. They sat in the car not dead with the other one's limousine. Drove toward the government bureau. When the guards were stopped him at the checkpoint, they quickly brought him and drove further. Bonus walking teen set for an agent in the nearby telegraph post and told him to snatch all messages to Julius into and told the door go cuff. Phase 1 complete. On the pole, Genius has his assistant broken to a state headquarters a bullet Chevitz. There with our pole officer standing at his chair, took a sheet of pen and stood before him, so no other. Now everything will become different. Ooh. And all sorts of people. There's a look back here. There's tins. There's a name, right? He's a cavalry leader. I want to make one different, but I'm going to be ending the episode off here. It's going to be kind of short, but it's kind of like a little bullet up part to what we're going to be doing, because we are going to get things going over here. So yeah, we're going to be through the Empire. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Oh, that was the wrong pipe. Holy shit. Anyway. Yeah, doesn't too. Just water right down on power. I tried to drink for it. Sorry about that, guys. That's weird. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be ending it up here. Cause holy shit. Anyway, next time we're gonna be getting into this part of the tree, and then probably do some of this in the meantime. Yeah, because we're getting H4 going off this. Look at that. I was getting cores on a lot of things. Look at that. From into Japan. Do this. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.